EastEnders spoilers reveal a desperate Stuart, played by Ricky Champ, will consider turning to drugs to cope in upcoming episodes of the BBC soap. Ultimately, the pills end up in the wrong hands and teenager Amy Mitchell, Ellie Dad, ends up in hospital. As the square's worried locals rally around trying to figure out how the youngster ended up with the drugs, it's possible police officer Callum, Tony Clay, will be forced to report his brother, especially since copper Jack Branning, Scott Massillon, is Amy's father. In future episodes, Stuart purchases some drugs, but later hands them to Jada Lennox, Kelsey Calladine Smith. Later, Lily Slater, Lelia Turner, Devinder Nugget Gulati, Juliam Rasool Chowdhury, Denzel Danes, Jaden Latega, and Amy plan a cinema trip. Lily soon becomes put out by Amy and Denzel's flirting though. Later, at Denise Fox's, Diane Parrish, birthday, Stuart's bag of drugs falls from Jada's purse and Lily steals the pills after they're confiscated by Denise. Desperate to impress Denzel, Amy takes half a pill. After spotting the drugs are missing, Denise heads in search of the group of youngsters with Jack. They come across Amy just as she collapses, and immediately call an ambulance. As Jack and Denise watch on in despair, paramedics turn up to try to help Amy. A worried Martin Fowler, James By, pushes Lily to find out how Amy got her hands on the drugs. Back at his stall, he waits anxiously for news on Amy. Later, Martin is adamant that Denzel is the one who supplied Lily with the drugs, and confronts Howie Danes, Delroy Atkinson. Martin warns Lily to stay away from Denzel and Nugget and admits he no longer trusts her. However, he later overhears Lily confessing all to Eve Undwin, Heather Peace. He marches Lily to the salon and demands she apologizes to Howie, before eventually revealing the source of the drugs. Martin, Howie and Linda Carter, Kelly Bright, put pressure on Jada to share where the drugs came from. Later, Lily delivers a well-deserved apology to Denzel. The pair visit Amy together in the hospital, who is later discharged. Jack brings her home and keeps her away from Denzel. When cautioning the kids about drugs, Jack asks Amy to keep her distance from Denzel and Nugget going forward. It's possible Jada won't reveal Stuart's name out of concern for him. However, a guilt-ridden Stuart might reveal the truth to his worried brother, Callum. With Jack pushing for details on how Amy ended up taking drugs, Callum will probably feel the pressure to report Stuart. Callum has been concerned about his brother since Rainy Highway, Tanya Franks, left. However, he might feel it would be best for his career and a wake-up call to Stuart to be reported for supplying the drugs. Stuart could end up in trouble, especially since he handed the drugs to Jada, who's 16. With the officer torn, he might end up betraying Stuart and potentially landing him in trouble. The BBC soap has confirmed Stuart will be among the characters to leave later this year. Could he end up saying goodbye to Walford after his brother's actions? It's possible he might decide to start afresh and, unable to trust his family, leave Albert Square for good. EastEnders continues on Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. on BBC One.